Assalamualaikum. What's up guys, welcome to MD Explains again, myself Madi Hassan. So in this video I'm gonna tell you how to solve these 3:3 types of Rubik's cube. So there are different paths to solve this type of Rubik's cube, but I'm gonna tell you how to solve this Rubik's cube in the easiest way, just like this. So you need to remember all these rules, but that's very hard, right? I also can hardly remember these rules, but for the first time you need to remember all these things, but when you will get it, then you need not to remember all these stuffs, right? So you get it. So if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So let's come back after a short intro. So to solve this type of Rubik's cube, you need to know some basics, right? So first of all, you need to choose one color. Suppose I will choose this color, this white color, so I'll keep it in my front, so I'll call it front. So if we rotate like this, that will be front because that's clockwise, and if we rotate into anti-clockwise, then it will be front inverse. So what we'll say simply that this is F and this is F prime, and since this is in my right hand side, so I will call it R, and because this is in my left hand side, so I'll call it L. So if I rotate in this to right side to clockwise, then I will call it R, and if we rotate like this to anti-clockwise, then we'll call it R prime, and if we rotate left to clockwise, then we'll call it L, and if we rotate left to anti-clockwise, then we'll call it L prime. Then this on my upside, so I'll call it U. So that's I rotate into clockwise, then I'll call it U, and since I have called rotate it like this, so inversely, so it called U inverse by U prime. And since this is on my downside, so I'll call it down. So when I rotate like clockwise, then I'll call it D, and when I will rotate like anti-clockwise, then I'll call it D prime. So there's some basic common things you need to know, so we'll get into it. So I have disordered each and every parts of this Rubik's cube, you can see that. So I need to assemble each and every part in proper places. For that you need to choose one color, so and that should be on the center right here. So I will choose white color, and then I'll have to make a plus of white, so that should be here and here of white. So like this, then right here, another white here, another, and another, where's another air around that, like that. Yeah, I have made one plus of white. Now you need to do is to match center to up to like in the same color, just like here I have matched and here, but that's not match, so I need to match them like this. Okay, that's not any rule, you have to practice for that. Okay, now you can see I have matched them. Yes, I have matched them. Now you need to do something that like I've got one of the right one white here, so I have to white in here. So as you can see, the center of the orange is matched with the edge of the orange, so I'll have to do some rules of it. So just like this, that's not a rule, you have to practice that, just like this, and here's another, so I have to keep that on it, and it's orange, so I have to place it on the orange of the edge, so like this. And where's another is right here, so I have to do this, and that's it. Okay, great. Then I have matched one part of this Rubik's cube just like this. Then I have to leave it in the downward, so just like this. So now what you have to do, you can see that one half T is like here, each and every part, you can see that. Now as you can see, I have got this part is red, and at the right part is also green, so I have to apply the right hand side rule, and the right hand side rule is up, right, U prime, R prime, U prime, front prime, U, and front. You can see I have matched one part, and I have to choose another like this, and here the upside is orange and the orange is right there, so I have to apply the right hand side rule, and the right hand side rule is U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, and F. You can see I have matched them. Now here's another, at the top first is the orange, so I have to apply the left hand side rule, and the left hand side rule is U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, and F prime. You can see I have matched them. Now, and one have left here, so I have to do this in here, and the blue is right in my left side, so I have to apply the left hand side rule, and the left hand side rule is U prime, L prime, U, L, U, front, U prime, and the front prime, just like this. I have matched the two parts each of each, as you can see. Now what you have to do is to do of the topmost part. So for that you can see that here's a L, reverse L of it, so you have to got this, then you apply one rule, and the rule is front, R, U, R prime, U prime, and the front prime. So you have got one I of here, so, and we have to do the same rule on it. So front, R, up, R prime, U prime, front prime, just like this. So what I need to do is to apply the another rule, and as you can see, here's one plus right here, so I have to apply the product plus rule, and the plus rule is R, U, R prime, U, R, U, U, R, and R prime. Got it? I have one plus here, and I have to continuously apply the same rule in here also. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, U, and the R prime. Then you can see I have got one fish here, so I have to keep the head of the fish just in my left hand side, so I'll keep in here and apply the same rule as well. And the rule is that R, U, R prime, U, R, U, U, and the R prime. Now as you can see, I have matched the upmost part of the Rubik's cube. So now you can see also that each of the part is matched, edges matched, but not the middle part is not matched yet, but you can see the other full part is already matched. so I have to keep that full match part in my backhand side, and this should be in my front side. So I have to apply the finishing rule, and that will be the end rule of it. So the rule is R U prime, R U, R U, R U prime, R prime, U prime, and the R R. Now you can see I have matched each and every part, and I have placed them in proper sides. So that's how you are gonna make it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you could possibly solve your Rubik's Cube by my rules. But if you couldn't, please let me know by the comment below. So don't forget to subscribe my channel, and feel free to email me at mdexplains20@gmail.com. So keep supporting me like that. See you in the next video. Till then, be safe and be with me.